Now, as the world ushered in Easter holidays, a community that considers itself belittled and forgotten came together from all corners of the East African region to take stock of where they are. The Nubian community has decried poor treatment by their host countries, claiming they've been reduced to second-class citizens. KTN's Francis Ontomoa has been following the Nubian cultural extravaganza in Mombasa.
They needed little inspiration to travel from far and wide and congregate to celebrate their cultural heritage. The Nubian community across the East African countries made their way to Mombasa to commence a cultural extravaganza, one that top officials say is meant to foster unity, build resilience, and focus on teething challenges affecting the group.
It's one of the most beautiful and one of the most unique cultures in the whole of Kenya. And as time goes by, the more we promote our culture, the more it's being appreciated by people in Kenya.
Kwa kila mwaka lazima tuoneshe utamaduni wetu, vile kuko, sherehe kama hiyo.
And Tanzania in future, uniting all Nubians in East and Central Africa.
And just to show how important the event was, the celebration prompted the arrival of Ugandan Deputy Prime Minister Moses Ali, a Nubian who has stayed on the forefront to champion the rights of the minority group in the East African nation.
Cultures must be preserved because it is a part of identification of some people, different type of people, different culture identifies with the other different type of people.
Their rich traditions and culture has enabled them to build a network of engagement, making them meet at least once every year. And it's not just a meeting of merriment. This community has serious concerns to communicate.
We are small, insignificant to the state, and not recognized in the constitution or in the tabulation of communities in Kenya.
And their challenges dovetail what many other stateless people in the continent keep grappling with.
It's hard to access identity cards. It's really hard to get recognition as a minority community, even as much as the Constitution gives us the right.
In Kenya, the Nubian community is mainly found at Kenya's largest slum, Kibera, and their history goes back to the 18th century. They are originally from northern Sudan and southern Egypt, where they settled along the banks of the Nile. Their recruitment into the British Army during the First and Second World Wars scattered them throughout the East African region. And for their gallant contribution, the British settled them in a forest near Nairobi named Kibur, from which the name Kibera was later to be coined.
Not the government of Mzee, not the government of Kibaki, of Moi, nor that of Kibaki. That we never pleaded with. Now we are pleading with His Excellency Uhuru to tell us, who are we? Are we accepted? Are we rejected?
The community has flourished culturally and in numbers, despite the effects of marginalization and intermarriage. The population of the community in Kenya is estimated to be 250,000. For a community that has perennially cited state oppression, today the Nubian community met here in huge numbers to not only celebrate their culture, but also recognize the true fabric that knits them together. Francis Ontomoa, KTN News, Mombasa.